Hey guys, Robert with RC Archery. So day 6, I think. I don't know. I've skipped some days because of the rain. But day 6 update. Shot both sets of arrows that I've got. Stiffer set is going to be the ones that you see here on the top. Spined arrows that were in the green are on bottom. So the top set arrows here, they're in the yellow on the stiff side, not severely bad, but they are in the yellow on the stiff side on target 2. The arrows that you see on the bottom, they're actually in the center of the green on target 2 for my HyperEdge. So trying out both setups. This is with no tuning at all. This is just the paper tune that you saw in my last day's update. That's all I've done. So just really grouping both of these just to see what they were like. I was out at 50 meters. Just shooting through there and trying to get an idea on which one that I want to use first. Definitely going to use a stiffer set. Obviously they're shooting really well, so I'm going to do that, start my tuning process. May really not need to do a whole lot. I'm just going to start shooting. I'm going to go through my entire tuning process, regardless, but I'm going to start shooting some games with it and see what consistency lies with them. Make sure that they're grouping consistently each and every shot. So when I make a bad shot, I want to see how far off they are, and then how, to show how forgiving it is. And then I may use the bottom set of arrows that you saw there that spine in the middle. I may try to go ahead and run through my tuning process with those as well, and shoot some games with it just to compare them. It just depends on how they do. If this top one is shooting to my normal groups, then I'm gonna stay with it, because obviously that's gonna work for me, because it'll be what I'm used to shooting at. But as you can see, I posted some pictures on Instagram today, and showing kind of the way the groups and everything look, but either one of them really is not that bad. I mean, even this bottom set here, it's gonna be, I mean, that would have been a decent score. I would have dropped 1. This top set, they all would have been in there, maybe even all X's. So I mean, that's pretty good either way, no matter what you look at. But I definitely want the best setup, the most forgiving setup to be able to shoot with. Man, I gotta say, this is one of those HyperEdge bows that have the high tear, and a lot of people say that they don't want to shoot one because it's got a high tear with a bare shaft. But I got that high tear to come out with fletched arrows, and basically shoot it like I normally would. And I mean, yeah, it may not shoot a bare shaft that way, but who shoots bare shafts at tournaments? So if it'll group the way that it's grouping here on a consistent basis, then I'm fine with it having a high tear through paper with a bare shaft. I'm not going to complain one bit, because I mean, it's a shooter. It holds really well on target. Can't say that well enough. I'm coming from the Podium X Elite 37 with spiral cams, the exact same setup. My spiral cams on those right at 56 pounds, 70% let off. This one is just under 56 pounds within tenths under 56 pounds. It's set at 70% let off as well, and it holds on target much simpler. It doesn't want to bob around, doesn't want to move. I can set it in the center whenever I'm ready to go, and I mean, it just sits, it stays, and lets me execute my shot. It doesn't pop off the target left or right or anything crazy like that. With the 65% let offs that I've got on it, the aluminum stops, they hold very solid into the wall, pretty much like a spiral cam would. Not like a limb stop, which is good, because I don't want that, because I expand and have a dynamic shot. But it's definitely a little bit more solid of a back wall than the stock rubberized spacers, or cable stops rather, would be on there. So really impressed with this bow so far, really happy with how it's shooting. I'm going to start my tuning process, and I'll carry along through there, take some pictures and show what I'm doing through that, and we'll see how it performs.